Let's talk about all of the popular book talk books that I have no interest in reading. Let's just get Project Hail Mary out of the way. I know this is a book that everybody loves, but the thing is, I did read The Martian and I didn't like it. It was just too sciencey for me, and for that reason, I really am not interested in reading Project Hail Mary. Also, not a fan of space, okay? I don't like outer space books, so I don't think I would like this. Remarkably Bright Creatures is another one that I see everywhere, and I've just never had any inclination to pick it up. It definitely gives me like grandma vibes. Like, I feel like my grandma would really enjoy this book. This one is probably going to bother a lot of people, but anything by Brandon Sanderson, hear me out, okay? I tried to read Tress of the Emerald Sea. I actually did read Tress of the Emerald Sea, and I hated that book, okay? I gave it a 3 stars, but it was like a pity 3 stars. Like, I can recognize that it's a well-written book and it deserves more than like a 1 or 2 star rating. But personally, like, my enjoyment of this book was like a 1 star, okay? I really didn't like it, and that's just turned me off to Brandon Sanderson as a whole. Along those same lines, we have Catabasis and Babel by R.F. Kuang, okay? Again, I just fear that these books are not going to be for me, okay? I don't think that this is my vibe. I have read The Poppy War and Yellowface. Not bad books by any means, just not for me, okay? I don't think that me and RF Kwong vibe, and that's okay. Again, we have another heavy hitter, and that is James by Percival Everett. It's just that I read Huckleberry Finn in high school, and I don't remember a single thing about it, okay? And I don't want to reread it. I know you don't have to read this book, but it feels like maybe you should. I don't know. Like, yeah, this one just kind of feels too much like a school project in my mind, and I think that's what's turning me off to it. Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Baby, that is not a book, that is a brick. And that is all I'll say about this one. Zodiac Academy, 40 million books, and for what? Like, I've heard the writing isn't the greatest. That's just not something that I want to commit myself to. Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. I went through my little Sally Rooney phase, okay? Yes, I did. And I think what I discovered throughout that was that Sally Rooney just isn't for me, and that's okay. Powerless by Lauren Roberts. You could not pay me to read this book. I have absolutely zero interest in ever picking this one up. Similarly, the Inheritance Games, just definitely not going to be for me. I have no interest in ever reading this. Also, Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo. I just think that the time has passed. I missed the ship. The ship has sailed. It's no longer in the harbor, and I just have to accept that. Anything by Frida McFadden. I've only read one book by her, The Housemaid. Very excited for the movie. Definitely not excited to read any of her books. And also anything by Penelope Douglas. Yeah, girl, not for me. And lastly, The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I've heard some good things, I've heard some bad things, nothing that's convinced me to want to pick this book up, so I won't be reading it. And yeah, those are all of the books that are very popular here on Book Talk that I have no interest in reading.